yes, yes. Right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show. I'm coming at you live. Yes. Want to say big shout out to all the platforms carrying the Wayne Hall Show. But before I do, let me say a big hello. Yeah, to Christine Rendell. Hello, Christine. How are you? All right. Good to have you, Christine. All right. Dan Laverdure. Welcome, Dan. Good to have you as well. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show. All right. So we got a great show lined up for you. Yes. Boy, do we have a great show. Halfway through the hour, through the next, as a matter of fact, 8:15, Camille Fitzsimmonds joins us, and we're going to talk about the Caribbean, the Cultural Shopping Network, Shop N Network. At the bottom of the hour, we have Miss Sheridan Wans. We're going to talk about lupus. It's Lupus Awareness Month, all right? Lupus Awareness Month. And so we're going to talk about that. We have, later on, we're going to have Jannice O'Shea with the Caribbean Infotainment Report. We're also going to have Anthony Turner with the eReport. And to wrap things up tonight, we're going to have Charleston, South Carolina, Miss Lorna Beck, for a quick announcement. And then we wrap up with Mr. Anthony Steele. We're going to talk about his brand new single. All right. So I got to shout out all the different platforms while I share this feed. Let me make sure I share this to everyone. All right. We are live. So thank you to everyone who has shared it. Yes. Thank you. And we're going to get cracking this evening with a song from none other than Presenter Clearly Lily. Presenter Clearly. And this one is called Precious Life. Here we go.
Love your life. It might be records. Recharge and restart. Enough soul lost, some must keep walk. Even though the rocky road may seem dark, put God first with a clean heart. I love my precious life. Despite these test of times, I make the best of mine. Eat right and exercise. Yeah. Love my precious life. Despite these test of times, I make the best of mine. Eat right and exercise. Man, I spread love, me no prejudice. My friends, my foes, my relatives. With hopeful vibes, good messages. New year, new law, new Genesis. And some out 9 to 5 with no benefits. Everybody wanna go where better is. I'm praying for those that are very sick. Cause life is the greatest, so cherish it, yeah. I love my precious life. Despite these test of times, I make the best of mine. Eat right and exercise, yeah. Love your precious life. Despite these test of times, make the best of yours. Eat right and exercise. I've been punching my clock just to keep it ticking. Tryna stay cool while the heat is kicking.
Gotta shout out Imar Shepherd. What's up, Imar? Imar Shepherd, you shall not want, my brother. Christine, what's up, CR? How you been?
If you can see and if you can talk, just be grateful. Be grateful.
That's right. Presenter clearly says be grateful. I'm grateful to Clarke TV Network. Thank you. ViscosityBlender.com, Rupi T and the crew, big up on yourself. Hey, Chester Clarke, one love, one love. Hype FM, Frankie Lex, Lady Tamaya, bless up. South Florida, everybody listening on Hype FM right now. I want to say enough respect, all right? ReggaeVibesRadio.com, all my Reggae Vibes family, bless up, bless up. What's good, DJ Sean, DJ Reds, Nitty Gucci, what's good, man? All right, IslandWorldwide.com. Hey, China. How are you, China Nicole? The Sutherlands, good evening. And everyone listening on islandworldwide.com. It's such a pleasure and a blessing. Fresh FM Radio London. Hello to the crew. Rudy Page, bless up, man. What a blessing you are doing what you're doing over there in East London with Fresh FM Radio. All right. If you're listening on the WayneHallShow.com, a very good evening to you. Yes, you can watch and listen to the show right there on the WayneHallShow.com. You can also dial 518-896-1646 to listen. That's 518-896-1646 to listen from your phones to the Wayne Hall Show. Download the app too. Listen to Us Media. Yeah, Listen to Us Media, LTU Media. And go to the menu and find the Wayne Hall Show. Listen to us streaming all day long. All right. So again, I'm eternally grateful to all these platforms carrying the Wayne Hall Show. Thankful to our advertisers as well. And a big up to my folks on Instagram, Facebook Live, wherever you are. All right. What could we do without an audience? I'm telling you. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Welcome, Jannice O'Shea. Good evening.
God said to me, giving up shouldn't be. Sometimes the going seems rough, but still don't give up. Keep your head up high. I see how hard the wicked them a try. Remember, God is
Deo. Hello. All right. Welcome, Deo.
I'll save you from the stormy night. Oh God, God set me free. God set me free. 'Cause I take my troubles to thee. Take my troubles to thee. No more will I worry. No more will I worry. God set me free. God has spoke to me. When I take my troubles to thee. Take my troubles to thee. No more will I worry. No more will I worry.
That's right.
God set me free. Oh Lord, my God, ruler of the universe. Without you around me, what life really worth? Now you're sending out your orders. I'm prepared to do thy works. Enemies get confused.
I agree, CR. Still a big tune.
Oh God, keep on, watch over me, keep on, guide and protect me, keep on watch over me. God set me free. God set me free.
Let's get in one more before Camille Fitzsimmonds joins us to talk about Cultural Shopping Network. Imar! Hot it up! Welcome, Andrea Brown McNeish. Good evening to you. That's right. What would we do without the woman, huh? Welcome to the live feed, Sheridan Wans. She's gonna be my guest at 8:30. Good to see you. Oh yes.
I can't deny it. I need you too desperately. But the very sad feeling getting the best of me. Because of circumstances, you don't wanna undress with me. Woman, I need you so much. Woman, I need you such. Woman, I need you so much. Into my arms you can clutch. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. No more being just a friend. You should be in my arms, safe and secure. Woman, I wonder if you're feeling the same way. Feeling the same. You get that burning desire when you see me. When you see me. If I tell you I love you, would you believe me? Would you? How would you take me for a joke and tell me go easy? Woman, I need you so much. Woman, I need you such. Woman, I need you so much. Into my arms you can clutch. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. No more being just a friend. Should be in my arms, safe and secure. Baby, don't run, baby, don't hide. Stay right by my side. I'll be your shield, I'll be your guide. Give me the chance and I'll provide. Baby, don't run, baby, don't hide. I'll be right here by your side. I'll be your shield, I'll be your guide. Give me the chance and I'll provide. Oh, baby, listen. Oh, baby.
That's right. The sound of Imar Shepherd, Woman, I Need You. Before that, we heard from Guidance. God spoke to me, and we kicked it off with Presenter Clearly. All right, This Precious Life. What an evening we're in for on the Wayne Hall Show today. Once again, welcome all platforms. Big shout out wherever you are checking us out right now. Instagram, Facebook Live, Clarke TV Network, ViscosityBlend.com, Hype FM, South Florida, big up, Reggae Vibes Radio, IslandWorldwide.com, TheWayneHallShow.com. All right, thank you all so much for everyone that's locked in. Big up, Mr. Michael Brathwaite. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. All right, here you go, flying in. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is 16 minutes past the hour, and so we're going to get right into our first guest this evening because we have something coming up, and it's going to be streamed right here on the Wayne Hall Show platform for the world to see. It's the Cultural Shopping Network, Shop N Network. And to tell us about it will be Miss Camille Fitzsimmonds. But before she comes on, let me see if I can find that promo. All right? Bear with me. I might have to go through a couple quickly. But Camille, you won't hear it, but the audience will hear and see it.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the home of the game show, Shopping Spree with the Bumblebee and Vending Machine segment, where quality products come in and discounted values come out. Join us as our hosts introduce the Gem of the Day jewelry. And also, you can become a vendor on our show where you can help boost your product and clientele. Just visit our website at culturalshopandconnections.com and click on partnership.
All right, so there you have it, and we're gonna go right on over to our guest this evening, Miss Camille Fitzsimmonds, Drama Mama in the building. Good evening and welcome, Camille. Camille, please unmute so we can hear your sweet voice.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now, loud and
Yay.
clear. How art thou?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're
Thank you
very
for
welcome.
asking.
How are you doing today? How's your hump day?
Very busy. Very busy home.
Lots of humps?
Yes, lots of humps and bumps.
Lots of humps and bumps.
Yes.
But I guess you're getting over them because here you are now hump free for the next few minutes because you're going to tell us about all the good stuff happening. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw the promo. Want to shout out Shanna Hamor. All right. Welcome, Shanna. All right. So you just saw the promo, ladies and gentlemen, and you heard it too, those who could listen, who are listening. And this is about something that's about to just take off here, Camille. I'm going to shut up and let you tell us about Cultural Shop and Network.
Well, Wayne, do I need to give you a timeout? It's called Cultural Shopping Connections, where we bring the shopping to you.
Cultural Shopping Connections.
Yes.
There you go. Where did
Yes.
network come from?
I don't know. But yeah, so I just thought of this idea. It would be neat to have a show to expose some of the vendors and small businesses that would not get exposure, otherwise. So I just came up with this concept to feature the various vendors. It's not just a shopping show. We entertain. We do it in an entertaining format. I mean, we have the game show Shopping Spree with the Bumblebee, and I'm excited to announce we have a celebrity, Miss Monica Kaufman. Some of you may have known
Hold
her
on.
from
Did you say Monica Kaufman?
Monica Kaufman Pearson.
All right. You
Yes.
go, Camille. Keep
From-
on. Keep on.
From WSB TV. Some of you may have known her, and she was with the Truth Honey segment, Shopping Spree with a Bumblebee. I mean, we have some awesome vendors, and I'm so proud of some of them. Well, all of them. There's a 13-year-old fashion designer that's real cool. A 15-year-old she's with Nai's Closet, forgive me, and there's Swaga. He's only 15 years old, from Grenada background. The designer, the 13-year-old Anaya from Nai's Closet. Her family's from Trinidad. I have just various interesting vendors. I'm really excited for all of them, and I've seen some of the footage, and I'm excited.
What footage? It's a live show. So let me ask you, Camille, as far as what viewers will experience, are we able to shop? Are we able to make purchases? Is there what will we experience as an audience?
Yes, each vendor has their own platform, so you can go on their websites or their Instagram, their social media to find their products. And we do have Cultural Shopping Connections. We do have our own website, and all the vendors are listed on our website. So you can go to our website, click on their image and their logo, and it will direct you right to their website, so you can make a purchase that way.
Tell us the website one more time.
It's Cultural Shop, the letter N, connections.com. So Cultural Shop, the letter N, connections.com. It's all one word, no spaces.
Okay, so yes, we'll be able to make purchases. And you mentioned entertainment. How can we be entertained? How will we be entertained on a shopping format show?
Well, just the way we did it with, as I said, with the Shopping Spree with a Bumblebee game with celebrity guest Monica Kaufman. And it seems like there might be, she didn't hear it from me, there might be show number 2. And I can't tell you, we have a big surprise for that one. I am not saying, just there's going to be a
Yeah.
big surprise in show number 2 coming up, so you don't want to miss that. And as I said, it gives these the small businesses a chance, and they each know about, you learn. I say it's entertaining, enhance, and educates, and I learn from some of the businesses about the various products of what they have to offer. You learn about the ingredients, what they use, the natural ingredients. Some people had never heard of some of the vendors. Somebody said, "Oh, I didn't know that Honey Lady exists," or that lady who makes that soap, or I didn't,
Right.
yeah.
Because I was about to ask you, what are some of the products we can be prepared to shop for
Oh, wow.
without giving away the store?
Right, it's
categories.
amazing. The island soap,
Ooh.
the hair products for men,
Hair products for who?
for men
All
and
right.
teen boys.
See, we need some hair products.
Yes, oh yes, hair products, and we have men's fashion. We have a fashion show with the kids.
I see.
Yes, with the kids. I mean, there's so many
Fashion.
jewelry. There's the jewelry lady. She also is talented. She makes wreaths and other merchandise. I mean, they're all just my favorite word. They're all amazing.
All right. So here's what we want everybody to know. This is gonna be streamed when?
Saturday, May 8th.
No.
I'm sorry. I
No,
apologize.
'cause I'm not
So-
going
sorry.
backwards with you.
I'm sorry. Saturday, May 22nd at 8 p.m.
Oh,
Yes.
the 8 is in your mind because it's
Yes,
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm so bad.
Yes, Saturday, May 22nd at 8 p.m. Yes, on the Wayne Hall Show platform. So
Yes,
real
we're gonna be streaming
excited.
on YouTube.
Yes, yes.
WayneHallShow.com,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook Live, and also what's your Facebook page so folks can go check it out? And
Just my name, Camille Fitzsimmonds. Camille
on
Fitzsimmonds.
Camille Fitzsimmonds. So there's no
Yes.
Culture Connections Facebook page yet.
Well, there is sort of kind of. We're working on it, but
All right, in the
for
works.
now, you could find everything on the Wayne Hall Show, Camille Fitzsimmonds. We have a YouTube page, Cultural Shopping Connections, and we'll be advertising all over social media, so you guys will get a chance.
That's
see
awesome.
everything.
I'm checking my comments and I see Shanna says
Mm-hmm.
DIY paint kits for canvas painting. And I also
Yes.
see www.party-by-design.com.
Yes, that's Party by Design. Yes.
So those are
She's one of
vendors?
our right. She's one of our advertisers. We have super
Oh.
we have some awesome advertisers. Some people
Good.
they weren't being interviewed, but they're advertising, and they have some awesome products as well. And not just products, but services. They offer services in our community, and some of the small businesses, they also have programs where portions of their proceeds go to charity. So that's real awesome as well, because I'm a big believer of giving back. So
Very good,
yes.
Camille. So you're not any stranger to the platform. I'm sure you'll probably be back before the 22nd because we want everyone to check out this event. Saturday, May 22nd, 8 p.m. streaming live to the world. The
Yes.
Cultural Shopping Connection.
Connections.
And,
We bring the shopping to you.
All right. Jannice O'Shea says support culturalshopconnections.com. Thank you, guest Camille. All right. Anything else, Camille, you want to add?
No, I just want to tell everybody, please just don't watch, but purchase.
Oh.
Buy a soap, buy a T-shirt, support the local businesses, especially now in COVID times. A lot of people, they're home, and some people don't really want to venture out. So this is a platform where you could watch and shop. You just, we bring the shopping to you. So please support the
Any
business.
special discounts, any sales? Anything?
Oh yes, when you watch the show, you'll get all the secret codes and everything.
Codes. I love
Yes,
it.
to
Yes.
purchase. Yes, percentages of your order. I don't want to give everything away, but yeah.
No, sell
Yes.
them. Don't give them away. Sell them.
So
Yeah.
don't give them. Okay, I won't give them away. Yes.
Camille, thank you for passing through, and big up to Cultural Shopping Connections, Shop and Connections.
Yes.
All right.
Shopping connections.
Not
yes.
network, Wayne Hall. Net connections.
Connections. We bring the shopping to you.
I love it. I love it. I want to wish you all the best with that venture.
Thank
all
you
right?
so much, Wayne Hall. We appreciate you. You're behind the scenes. We appreciate you a whole lot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Big ups to Wayne
Don't
Hall
tell them
Show.
I'm the big special guest next time yet. All right. So,
You never know.
so Camille, do you know anything about lupus?
Actually, a friend of mine, she was former Miss New York in Brooklyn. But anyway, her mom actually has lupus right now.
Okay.
Yes.
So you got it close in your circle.
Yes.
Well, you
Yes.
don't want to miss the next segment, okay? My guest is going to
Okay.
be talking about her experience with lupus. But you were awesome selling me
Thank you.
on cultural shop and connections.
He got it.
I'm going to get it
Yes.
right before the show is over. No worries. All right. Thank you, Camille. You have a great
Thank you.
rest of the evening. Always great talking to you.
Likewise, Wayne. Thank you
All
for
right.
having me.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Camille Fitzsimmonds talking about cultural shopping connections. All right. I'm all about networking. So that's why I was thinking network. So, Camille, forgive me here. Okay. So, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have another guest for you. We're going to be talking about. Lupus, and Miss Sheridan Wans is going to join us via Zoom. Okay. But before we get to Miss Sheridan, we're going to take a short break, and we'll get right back with Miss Sheridan. Okay. So keep it locked right here on the Wayne Hall Show.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the home of the game show, Shopping Spree with the Bumblebee and Vending Machine segment, where quality products come in and discounted values come out. Join us as our hosts introduce the Gem of the Day jewelry. And also, you can become a vendor on our show where you can help boost your product and clientele. Just visit our website at culturalshopandconnections.com and click on partnership.
This Memorial Weekend, soccer fans, get ready for the first annual Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match on Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park.
Tell them no believe.
Featuring dancehall celebrities like Matt Cabra, Lukie D, D-Angel, Kiprich, Yelly Ranks, also former Reggae Boys, Pepe Goodison, Bibi Gardner, Dean Sowell, Paul Young, and many, many more. 3 exciting games: under 14 Honduras versus Atlanta All-Star, Honduras versus Jamaica, then the Jamaica versus USA Celebrity Match.
Me and my friend then say.
Get your early bird tickets for $25 at AtlantaCelebritySoccerMatch.eventbrite.com or AtlantaSoccerMatch.com. Kids under 12 free. Gates open at 12 p.m. First match starts at 1 p.m. For more information, call 312-479-3693. It's the first annual star-studded Celebrity Soccer Match this Memorial Weekend, Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park, 2015 McGee Road in Snellville. Brought to you by Jabari Productions in association with The Wayne Hall Show.
Hi, my name is Jennifer A. Block. I am a mortgage broker and attorney at law for more than 21 years. My entire life has been dedicated to the real estate industry. So stop dreaming about buying that property. Let my ability to secure financing within as little as 11 days work for you. For that best rate, fast close financing option, call 1-800-466-0664. That's 1-800-466-0664. Or visit rapidmortgageloans.me. Visit rapidmortgageloans.me for your pre-approval and to request a quote for financing. Thank you.
I'm Dead, Now What? I'm Dead, Now What is a must-read that chronicles the experience of laying a loved one to rest in Jamaica. I'm Dead, Now What is a true life experience of the ups and downs of coordinating a funeral. It tells of the drama, the stress, money worries, and all the unexpected that rises when a person dies. I'm Dead Now What is a great combination of storytelling and advice. It is humorous, witty, and helpful. Get your copy of I'm Dead Now What today at Amazon.com, CreateSpace.com, and www.IamDeadNowWhat.com. Join the author, Wayne Hall, as he navigates the inevitable aspect of life. I'm Dead Now What is also available on Kindle and in French.
That's right. One more, and then we join Miss Sheridan Wans.
Are you concerned for you or your loved one's final expenses? Well, help is on the way with Peter James, your first choice for final expense planning. Just think, no GoFundMe or yard sale, no garage sale. If you're between the ages of 40 to 85, please call Peter for a plan designed specifically for you. For your peace of mind, please call Peter James at 678-973-5234. He'll customize affordable plans for final expenses to suit your needs. Call Peter James, your healthy choice for final expenses. 678-973-5234. Serving Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas. Again, call 678-973-5234. That's 678-973-5234.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this segment of the Wayne On Show. Hope you enjoyed everything this evening so far. And, you know, this is the platform where information meets music. And, you know, we've had some music, we've had some information, and we're going to get you more information right now because my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Miss Sheridan Wans. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. You're going to be blown away. All right? You're going to be blown away by what you learn about this wonderful lady who has taken time out today to tell us about this disease. Okay, Sheridan Wans Alexander, a.k.a. SWA, and known as Sheridan Wans on Facebook, is an experienced state-certified teacher with certification in Georgia and New York State. She has a master's degree as a reading teacher and a bachelor's degree in elementary education for grades pre-K through 6. She also has New York State permanent certification as a reading specialist. Her experience includes more than 20 years of teaching children from infant to first grade. Sheridan has also been a child care provider in Snellville, Georgia for 13 years. She currently tutors reading, ESL, early literacy instruction, and African American history on Cambly and OutSchool virtual learning platforms. Her dream is to have her own virtual learning platform one day. She's the mother of 4 adult children and grandmother to 1. Sheridan was diagnosed with hypothyroidism and autoimmune disorder in 2008. This diagnosis led to many others over the years before being diagnosed with lupus in September of 2019. And by the way, she also has a health group on Facebook, Old Time Remedies, Health and Wellness, and she has a blog she's working on right now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there you go. My goodness, I don't think I'm fit enough to interview this lady, man. Listen to all that. I mean, did you hear that? All right, so let me go on over to her right here and say, hi, how are you?
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I am well, and you're loud and clear, by the way, in case you're wondering how you're sounding. Very clear.
Okay, thank you. If I'm too loud, let me know.
Oh, you can't be too loud. We can turn you down and turn you up.
All right.
All is well, okay? All is well. I'm just delighted to have you. You teach right now?
Part-time right now.
Okay. All right. Good deal. So, Sheridan, welcome, man. It's such a pleasure because we try to share as much as we can on this platform with our audience. As much as we entertain, we also try to inform. And, you know, shout out to Jannice because she helps me keep up with some of the stuff sometimes. And she said, Wayne, it's Lupus Awareness Month. I said, oh wow, I wish we could have a guest. And she says, yes, I know a person. Let's see if she'll come on. So thank you for coming on to talk about something so personal, yet can be so helpful to the public at large. All right.
Okay,
And so no need to be nervous here because this is just me and you talking. Forget everybody else.
Okay.
All right. So Sheridan,
Yes.
the journey with lupus. I see where you had diagnosis prior. Is it like lupus comes on in stages, or was it just not caught? I'm just curious about that before we get into the rest of the conversation.
Yeah, I believe it wasn't caught. I believe I was headed in that direction all along.
Mm-hmm.
In my younger years as a child, I was always sickly. I was always anemic,
Okay.
tired, and so forth. And, you know, I guess it progressed when I got older, and my mom actually had autoimmune disease. She
Yeah.
had scleroderma.
Okay.
She, eventually she passed from, but she had scleroderma, she had rheumatoid arthritis, she had Raynaud's disease, and she had a thyroid disorder as well. So when I moved to Georgia in 2006 from New York, I was very sickly. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I was sick, and then I came down with something called a hiatal hernia,
Okay.
and I think it started from that point because my symptoms kept exacerbating after the hiatal hernia, which I had to change my diet. I couldn't eat any fried foods.
Okay.
I had to have like broiled and steamed foods.
Okay.
And then it went on from there. Then I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism,
Uh-huh.
which is low thyroid function. And then within a year after that, I was diagnosed with something called Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is when your immune system is attacking your thyroid gland.
Okay.
And I had that for years. And they say once you have one autoimmune condition, several others can develop. You can have 2 or 3.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have several. I have more than the 3. So.
Wow. Very interesting.
Mhm.
So let me back up a little bit here. Let's speak lupus. Based on your experience, and I'm going to put you on the spot as a teacher, how would you explain lupus in a definitive way? How would you define lupus for the layman to understand what it encompasses? Because I'm not trying to get that doctoral kind of,
Right.
scientific explanation. Just for our purposes as an audience, layman, how would you describe what is lupus?
So lupus is an autoimmune. So basically, your body is attacking itself. It's attacking its tissues. It's attacking your cells. It affects your skin. It affects your joints. Can affect your brain. It can affect any of your organs, and your kidneys, especially. Some people have it really bad in the kidneys. So it's your body is literally attacking itself.
Okay. Because I did read where it affects, like you say, the skin, the kidneys, the blood cells, brain, heart, and lungs can be affected. So you mentioned once you have a form of autoimmune illness, others can develop. Are these also forms of lupus, or lupus is just one form of an autoimmune condition?
So lupus is one form of an autoimmune condition. Though they say that the other autoimmune conditions can mimic lupus. So they all kind of have the same kind of symptoms like fatigue and headaches. You can have palpitations, fever. But with lupus in particular, uh, they call it the butterfly skin rash,
Mm-hmm.
that can develop in some people. And, it takes different forms for different people.
Okay, that's right. It manifests itself depending, just like everything, certain other illness, depending on your makeup, your individual makeup. Okay, great. I'm truly just enjoying this because this is all new information for me. And I might even over ask the questions because I'm really leaning on you for a lot of good information here. So tell us, in your case, let's see. So you've outlined the different forms, it's attacking itself. Tell us about your personal journey with this. First of all, this is not something contagious.
No, it's not contagious.
Okay, good. So everybody worrying, I'll catch lupus from somebody. No, you won't. Okay? All right. Good. Now, as far as your personal journey, you mentioned having to change your diet and lifestyle. So lupus is not curable, correct?
No, it's not curable.
Okay. But there's ways to deal with it.
Right.
All right. So that's where I'm curious to learn, what are some of the changes you had to make that you can share with the audience that has worked for you?
Okay, so I've been vegetarian, pescatarian for 25 years. And even so, I still had to change my diet because grains.
Mm-hmm.
So with lupus, you want to avoid inflammation
Okay.
because inflammation is what is, attacking your, how should I say, attacking your joints, even your skin can become inflamed. So you're trying to avoid inflammation. So there are certain foods that you need to avoid in order to, avoid the inflammation. So I found out that grains can cause inflammation, and grains include anything from rice, your millet, couscous, your noodles, spaghetti. All those things are grains.
Okay.
So, and for me, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to say for me, I notice a change when I avoid these foods. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the diet, so you had to change your diet. And so give us an idea of what works. So you just told us what doesn't work.
Mhm.
So yeah, give us an idea of what works. What have you found to minimize the impact, to lessen the flare-ups and the inflammation?
Well, they say avoid stress.
Okay.
Yeah, stress, avoid stress. The sun with lupus, they say avoid the sun. Something very hard for me to do.
Wow.
Yeah, because the sun can cause a flare up.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Right
and
on.
and that's how I was actually diagnosed. I think it was maybe two years ago, carnival time. I was out
Yeah.
there and it was burning hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed after I came home, I was out in the sun and I came home. And after that, my hair just started falling. My
Ooh.
skin started changing.
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, subsequently by September, I had to cut off all my hair. And I was diagnosed with lupus.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So the sun can trigger the a flare up. Because is that how we describe when you have like episodes when it gets a
Right.
little out of control, a flare up?
A flare.
Yeah. So the whole aim, I'm taking it, is to control flare ups and
Yes.
try to have a balanced life. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking with Miss Sheridan Wans, and she is telling us about lupus. She's living large with lupus. And so she can share that with us. I want to shout out to everyone checking out the show right now. And yes, we're going to see your feedback here shortly in the chat, okay? So you've told us about a lot about the things to avoid that has worked. In terms of lifestyle, how has lupus impacted your lifestyle? And also how could the impact affect one's general lifestyle outside of just how you eat?
Well, before the pandemic, when they said we had to quarantine, my life was like living in quarantine.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the fatigue affects you a great deal.
Yes.
And it prevents you from doing a lot. So, if I'm doing too much, even just walking too long, too far, it can affect me. Being out for too long can affect me. So I just have to do things in spurts. And they say that you have spoons of energy. And once those spoons are used up,
yeah,
that's it. So you just have to do things, take your time and take one step at a time, one day at a time, not do too much.
It's very interesting how you went to the doctor so many times and different diagnoses, then finally lupus. What, in a general way, can we look out for, the average person just look out for as something we might want to check? Just backtracking your experience, what would you tell somebody to make sure you ask the doctor to make sure we can rule out lupus?
Well, I would say if you notice you're having certain symptoms like the fatigue, pain, unexplained pain, right? The onset fatigue that, you don't, you're just getting up and you just feel tired. Your body, just feels tired.
Yeah.
Even inflammation, why, weight gain or weight loss, because it manifests itself in different ways, changes in your skin, dry skin. There are so many different things, joint pain, shortness of breath, even pain in your chest.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go to the doctor and you'll tell your doctor that you're having these symptoms and they might dismiss it as something temporary. But sometimes you have to be insistent.
Yes.
And ask them to run further tests. Right. Yeah. Like for me with lupus, at first they didn't know, they knew something was wrong. Because I have the autoimmune disorder, they do an ANA test. My ANA kept coming back positive, which means there's something there. There's some other autoimmune condition there.
Oh.
So at first I was diagnosed with something called UCTD because they didn't know what it was at first. And I think as I lost my hair and the pattern of my illness, my rheumatologist ran further tests and discovered I had lupus.
So it's a blood test that
blood
discovers?
test.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, and I'll give you her full name, Miss Sheridan Wans Alexander, but she does go by Sheridan Wans on Facebook, okay? All right. So if you want to look her up, if you have questions you want to inbox her about her journey, it's Sheridan Wans, Wans on Facebook. All right. Okay. So, man, what a good bit of information. See, it's one thing to come on and have conversations about something you can relate to, but lupus, it's something I personally always find out about someone with lupus when it's at a dreaded state or something. But I have to say, speaking to you, I feel hope. I feel like this is something that can be lived with a little discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So key things, diet change, lifestyle change, and do you have to have like? Is there what's the word? Like compulsory visits to the doctor? Do you have to check in
Yeah.
at certain times?
Yeah. So I see my doctor every 3 months. I also take monthly infusions um, to help lessen my symptoms. So the infusions are done intravenously,
Mm-hmm.
and it's medicine just to help you not have as much pain as you would normally have, or to help downgrade your symptoms.
So it's an infusion of medication geared to treating it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, very interesting. Let me go check out the group here and see what's going on. Andrea Brown McNeish says, very great, really great information. All right. Thank you for Olga Ollingzed. Hello, Olga. She says, blessings, Lady Jannice. Thank you for sharing. Let's see what else we have here. All right. That seems to be pretty much what we have. But everyone I'm sure is in awe like myself. Oh my goodness. All right. So in terms of what you would like to share on this that I might not have asked, what else is there that you think is really important to share with our audience about lupus that I might not ask?
I think basically that it can be managed, right? It can be managed through diet. I really believe, as I said, I'm not a doctor, but just through my experience and just from my reading, and I belong to different lupus awareness groups. And people pretty much say the same thing, that once they changed their diet, they felt a difference and they were consistent with it. Because some people will say, okay, I'm going to change my diet. I tried it for a week and I didn't see a difference, and they give up. You have to really be consistent with it. I mean, I fall off sometimes. I like to eat, have my snacks and so forth, but then I suffer after. So I think diet, trying to get rid of the inflammation, even just like being conscious to drink maybe teas, turmeric, things like that.
Yeah. And probably just find out what works for you as an individual.
Right, exactly.
Because, I'm finding out, maybe because as I get older and look more carefully at what I eat and consume in general, we're truly what we eat in a lot of ways. So you can be as sick as what you eat if you're trying to take care of lupus, right? Good. Now, okay, let's look at some more comments, because Michelle Foster Williams, shout out Michelle. She says, Sheridan Wans, you are a strong woman. Keep fighting, sis. I saw a question. Sonia Shirley, bless up Sonia. She says, do you think it is hereditary?
Definitely. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Maybe not. I think autoimmune is hereditary. Just an autoimmune disorder can be hereditary. I'm not sure if my mom had lupus, and I don't know if lupus runs anywhere else in my family, but my mom had the autoimmune disorder, and I have several members in my family that have autoimmune disorders.
I gotta tell you, this is why we do this show. Shout out to Mondel Salmon. What's up, Mondel? Great Eagle. Listen to what Mondel says, Sheridan. Great information. My daughter was diagnosed with lupus recently. I learned a lot tonight. Wayne, please thank her for me. I'm armed with good information now to assist my daughter in her journey. God bless. Sheridan, you've done your job tonight.
Thank you.
I'm getting teary-eyed. Oh, God. Thank you for that, Mondel. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
oh, my goodness.
I'm glad.
This is why we do this. And thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And I wish you all the best as you continue to, take care of yourself in spite of this lupus, They say the good Lord never gives us more than we can bear. but it's still up to us to have that personal discipline.
Right.
Jannice O'Shea asks, how does the support groups nationwide help in managing?
Well, it helps because sometimes no one else understands and you can speak in the group. You can ask questions. You can express how you're feeling. You can vent. You can get more information from others who have been through what you're going through. So, yeah. And also, it's important to really support some of the efforts that the lupus organizations are doing so that we can get more funding to get more information on cures and so forth.
Great,
more
great,
research. Yeah.
Wow. A plus.
Thank you. Thank you.
What you were feeling was positive stress, Sheridan. That's right. Thank you so much for doing this. We truly appreciate you. And I'm telling you, okay, one more comment. Blessing cuz SWA. Blessed love and prayers. May the Lord continues to strengthen you during this difficult time in your daily life. Blessed love from Olga Hollingshead. Wow. Great listening to the info you are sharing. It is helping me to understand this autoimmune stuff. All right. So thank you, my audience. What would we do without your participation? And Sheridan, priceless. All the best. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Take
All
care.
right.
All right.
Have a great rest of the evening.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow. I like to go to school. She's a teacher and she taught me a lot tonight. I like to go to school and just get information. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's 1 minute before Jannice O'Shea joins us. Let me shout out Michelle. Welcome, Michelle Foster Williams. Presenter Clearly. Oh, we kicked off the show with This Precious Life, my brother. Sorry you missed that good song, presenter. Hopefully you'll catch it the next time I play it. Jannice O'Shea, it's always a pleasure. Sonia Shirley. Olga Hollingshead, welcome, Olga. Maxine Dawson, welcome. Good evening. Andrea Brown McNeish. And let's see who else. Mundell. Welcome, Mundell. Good to have you. Christine Rendell. That's right. CR. Desiree Williams. Good to see you. Good to see you all on Facebook Live. And again, on all the other platforms, checking out the Wayne Hall Show. All right. We're standing by for Miss Jannice O'Shea. And she's going to join us any minute now with the Caribbean Infotainment Report. All right. And once Jannice gets here, we're not going to hesitate. We're going to go live and deliver on the Caribbean Infotainment Report because you never know what Jannice might have to share. So after this, we're going to have Jannice right here.
Entertainment is a form of enjoyment.
Atlanta, it's time to hear what's going on Caribbean Infotainment for the latest and greatest and what's happening in your community and more. Be sure to tune in to Caribbean Infotainment. And now, with your Caribbean Infotainment Report, it's your infotainment guru, the one and only Jannice O'Shea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's go.
Hey, listen. Ha. Listen to Jannice. Hello, Jannice.
Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Big shout out to everyone in the feed. How are you, Mr. Hall?
I am doing fantastic. And how about you?
I'm great. Good evening to your listeners on WayneHallShow.com, on YouTube, and on all your affiliated networks.
Thank you.
I am here, Wayne, and there's so much to talk about. I mentioned in the stream that it's also Mental Health Awareness Month and also Melanoma Awareness. Thanks to Andrea for reminding me of that one, skin cancer. May is also the awareness month for those. And I'd like to touch a little bit on yesterday. You gave us a presentation on Bob Marley and the Wailers, just to coincide and commemorate 40 years of the death anniversary of Bob Marley.
Yes, and
So-
just a great conversation, Jannice. You know, when look, all three of them are gone now. Bunny, Bob Marley, and Peter Tosh. They're all gone.
Yes.
However, there are people who have been blessed to have worked with them, traveled with them, toured with them. And to sit down and hear two of the gentlemen who had that close-up experience. You know, Mr. Copeland Forbes, he's managed so many of our best reggae artists and overlooked some of the best reggae projects. And then Mr. Herman Hall, the editor of People Magazine, Everybody Magazine.
Yes.
You know, that was just a great feeling. I mean, I just sat there in awe. I totally forgot questions. I'm just listening.
I know there was so much information, Wayne. As I watched, what I thought about is there is not even many questions you had to ask, because there was so much information that they were feeding us.
Yes.
I mean, it was amazing. I really learned a lot from all that information that we got last night. Also, speaking of May, you had the pleasure of attending from Moms.
To Moms.
What was it?
To Moms with Laughter.
Laughter.
Hey.
To Moms with Laughter. And that was held in Atlanta. So tell us quickly how that was, the comedy show.
I tell you what, man. You make me laugh now. Jannice,
Just
I
being
laugh.
back out there.
I
Just
laugh.
start with
Okay,
being back
out. Okay,
Yes.
so you know, it's the first event that I really went to be a part of an audience. And
Right.
Jannice, you know, we're like, Lord, I hope we're not going in there and it's going to feel uncomfortable. But to be honest with you, when we got there, we felt comfortable. You know, we had our masks and there were other individuals wearing their masks, and it truly worked out. We had a little space around us, but it was comfortable
So
enough.
that's encouraging.
Yeah. I tell you, if you honestly, I would say this. If someone is having an event, and they advertise and they're promoting social distancing and you can do all this stuff to protect you, and especially with some of us being vaccinated, I feel like, you can go out there and just enjoy yourself. Don't get, like everything else, we got to be careful. But at some point,
Right.
we're also going to have to learn to live with this like we live with the flu, the cold. We're not going to walk up in people's faces and cough and sneeze. And, well, it's the same thing. After a while,
Yeah.
you know, it's more deadly. But
We are definitely adjusting. It's been over a year, and we can do it. We will still be having fun, just a little limited fun, but it will be the norm.
Yes.
So we won't even remember about it.
That's
Yes, I do agree with that, Wayne. Okay, we're starting off with a reminder that Boys and Girls Champs is currently, it continues in Jamaica, started yesterday, the 11th, and will go until the 14th. So it's being live streamed, so a lot of people are home enjoying that during the daytime, in addition to some people who work from home can still watch it. So it's going well, I'm told. The last time I checked, I spoke with someone in Jamaica today, and I got a feel of how it is virtually, how it's being done and being received. So the reception is good. The reception is great as far as champs go. We have to start off the food and families food box. We have two to announce this week, Wayne. And on Saturday, the Jamaica Project USA, USDA, and Lands of Georgia will be at the Sugar Hill Church from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. And the church is located at 5091 Nelson Brogdon Boulevard, and this is in Sugar Hill, Georgia. The other one is at Acts 2 Community Church and Salvation Ministry. This is in Marietta, Georgia. And the church is where it's going to be located at 1951 Canton Road in Marietta. So that's a family food box distribution, one in Marietta and one in Sugar Hill. That's this Saturday, the 15th. On the 22nd, you had a guest on earlier, Miss Camille Fitzsimmonds. She will be presenting her Caribbean shopping connections, and the Wayne Hall Show will be carrying that live Saturday at 8 p.m. And back up to the 14th, Friday night, the 14th, it's Relays for Life. The Atlanta Jamaican Association is number 10 out of 38 teams that participate in this event every May. So it's an annual event. It's an all-night fundraiser Friday night, and it celebrates cancer survivors. The funds are used in research and prevention, and it also supports treatments and patient care programs. So it comes under the American Cancer Society. So that's Friday night, the 14th. We're down to the end of the month, Memorial Weekend, the 29th and 30th. The Atlanta, Georgia relays have been moved to McDonough High School. You may get more information on that international relay competition at coacho.com, COACHO.com. So that's Memorial Weekend. Also on that weekend is the big celebrity soccer match. It's on Monday the 31st, and Wayne will be able to tell us more about that. It's by Javaris CG Productions and the Wayne Hall Show.
That's right, Jannice. And I'm going to find the flyer right now to put it up because I want everyone to see it. Yes, this takes place at the South Gwinnett Park at 2015 McGee Road in Snellville, Georgia. That's close to the intersection of 124 and Highway 78. And, you know, Jannice, I want to encourage folks. Early bird tickets are $25. I don't know if those are still available, but you could try. And also got to say, you know, for tickets, go to Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match.eventbrite.com. That's Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match.eventbrite.com. And Jannice, let me tell you, man, goodness, some of those comedians from last week, they're going to be back helping hosting this game. These games.
This game. Oh my well, gosh, that will attract even more people. To have comedy mixed in with soccer.
Jannice, just imagine a comedic soccer game. Yes.
Yeah. When please repeat that website for tickets.
It is Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match.eventbrite.com.
Thank you. That sounds good that some of them will be back for Memorial Weekend. So we have covered from the 14th through the 31st. Let me see. Oh, I did miss Trinidad and Tobago Association of Georgia. This Sunday, the 16th, their monthly meeting, which is still by Zoom, will be held, and anyone can attend. You do not have to be from Trinidad or Tobago or a member. What they do have, though, which I find very interesting, they do offer a lifetime membership. So lifetime membership is available in the TNT Association of Georgia Association. The fee is $500, and you may pay in increments. It does not have to be paid all at once. It can be in installments, 3 or 4 payments. But that's an open lifetime membership there. And the monthly meeting is this Sunday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I also have a sneak peek of June. The first Sunday in the month of June will be the Georgia Caribbean American Heritage Coalition, long name. I made it, Wayne. The opening ceremony will be virtual this year. So there will be lots of performances. What they will be doing, most of them will be pre-recorded, and all the honor consuls that are here in Atlanta from different Caribbean countries, they will be live. Their messages will be live. Also, on that Saturday, the first Saturday, is the Integrity Children's Fund, their big fundraiser, and we'll have more information on that. Miami 5K Run is also that first weekend, and that's annual. It started last year. Caribbean Heritage Month first Sunday is going to be the 6th. Okay. Integrity is on the 5th, and the Heritage Month kickoff is on the 6th. On the 12th is the Atlantic-Jamaican Association monthly meeting every second Saturday. On Sunday the 13th, it's a major education scholarship fundraiser from the AJA. And on the 19th, Wayne, we are back at KNS to celebrate Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Fish and more.
And I want everybody to come join us up there. Let's have a big Wayne On Show reunion up at KNS, all right? Everybody, spread the word. Come on. Customer appreciation.
And those of you currently in the room who can't make it will be live with us at KNS.
That's right.
So it's gonna be a big one. So that's a sneak peek for June. And I think that's all I have. I still have 2 minutes in my segment. So what else can we talk about?
Okay,
you always have something going.
Absolutely. So the flyer is on the screen. Let me make sure we can see it clearly. All right, so I just put up
which event?
It's called the Autism Parent Empowerment. Experience same success and structure at home as in the classroom. And this, Jannice, is Autism Parenting Fundamentals. It's a 4-week online course. And
sounds interesting.
Yes, and I'm encouraging everyone to share the word. Okay, all right, and it's www.autismparentsupport.com/services. That's autismparentsupport.com/services, or they can email Wayne Hall at autismparentsupport.com. That's Wayne Hall at autismparentsupport.com. All right.
That is so needed, Wayne. That parent support part of this.
Yes.
Yes.
Check out
You know what you did not tell the audience? I'm backtracking. Who is also going to be participating in that celebrity soccer match?
Me.
Signs up.
And I tell you what,
raise your hand.
When I hear that people like Fancy Cat go and play, I feel good because all I have to do is hide behind his belly and just put the ball around him and keep moving.
You were about to say something else about the Autism Parent Support.
No, just encouraging people to share it for me, please. Because it's just something that I've observed in the field of autism. Parents can definitely use help, and I've committed resources to helping them, and I think it would be good that they check it out. So share it, please. Thank you.
Very
all right.
Needed. Well, thank you so much. Let me get out the way for Anthony Turner on the burner.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Wayne, and thanks everyone who are tuning in. The Wayne Hall Show is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. each and every Wednesday, and the Caribbean Infotainment Report comes at the top of the hour. Thank you for listening. Thank you for viewing. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye-bye, Jannice.
All right.
Take care.
Goodbye, you too.
Expense planning. Just think, no GoFundMe or... Are you concerned for you or your loved one's final expenses? Well, help is on the way with Peter James, your first choice for final expense planning. Just think, no GoFundMe or yard sale, no garage sale. If you're between the ages of 40 to 85, please call Peter for a plan designed specifically please call Peter James at 678-973-5234. He'll customize affordable plans for final expenses to suit your needs. Call Peter James, your healthy choice for final expenses. 678-973-5234. Serving Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas. Again, call 678-973-5234. That's 678-973-5234.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging in there with us. Great information, as always, from Jannice O'Shea. And from one source to the next, we go right from the A up to the NYC for Mr. Anthony Turner. Hot on the burner. Anthony, how are you, my brother?
Hi, good night. Good night, Wayne. How's everything on?
Everything, Irie, cook and curry. What about you?
Yeah, man, everything is great. Can't complain. The weather in New York is getting a lot warmer. I think we're feeling more like we're approaching summer. What's it like down there in Atlanta?
Let me tell you what just happened. Let me just tell you what just happened in Atlanta. Atlanta is bipolar, man. So yesterday we're driving home with AC, and today we're putting on the heat. Because we have this little bit of a cold air passing through with some rain today. Wow. And I stepped out of the building after work and I'm like, wait a minute. No.
Yeah, a cold front.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a cold front, Anthony. I'm telling you. Yeah, man.
Anyway, so the big interview dropped last night with, of course, our reggae historian, Copeland Forbes, and of course, Everybody's Magazine publisher, Herman Hall, who, is he your uncle or cousin?
I tell you, I know if we did the genealogy, we connected somewhere down the line. So I'm just gonna say he's a good relative of mine. and he loves writing. He loves to write. So that's another thing. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So it's in the genes.
In the genes, yes. And the corduroy too. Everything.
Yeah, man, but it was a great discussion about the Honorable Robert Nestor Marley. And, a lot of nuggets, lots of unheard information was shared by both these gentlemen who were closely, worked closely with Bob. Actually, Copeland worked in some management capacity with him, and when you talk about Herman, he had the opportunity to interview him, watch him perform many times. So it was great that we got these two gentlemen, because a lot of time, it's 40 years now that Bob Marley passed, so you would imagine that a lot of the people who knew him, who worked with him, a lot of them are either up there in age or a lot of them has passed. For example, Peter Tosh and Bonnie Livingston, both of them passed along. So when you get these opportunities to talk to people who knew them in person, who watched them perform, because it's great that, we have this documented on this part of the archive.
Yeah, and I really want to encourage anyone who's in the audience tonight who did not catch that to go on the Wayne Hall Show Facebook page or our YouTube page or even the WayneHallShow.com. I'm not sure if it's still up there, but definitely on YouTube and on the Facebook page, and just watch it and share it and check it out, man. It's so cool. I think it's the coolest thing to even hear from these guys versus even the artists themselves and some of the things they experienced. It was great, Anthony, and thank you for being pivotal and essential and at the center and integral with that sharing of information. That's going to rest in history somewhere in the archives.
Yeah, man, it's definitely in the archives.
I look forward to part 2.
Yeah, man, and to have been able to release it on the 40th anniversary, that is just so cool, So we're glad, and we have to say thanks to Copeland and to
Herman,
the Hall for giving us this opportunity and for you for facilitating it.
Yeah, man, that is
an important part.
Yeah,
while I'm on the topic of Bob Marley, and as we said, it's 40 years since he passed away. Can you imagine? He was just 36 years old and accomplished so much But the great thing about it is that his music lives on as a voice of the disposed, the palatable vibrancy, spirit of protest, and moral zeal of his song. When you talk about songs like One Love, Redemption song, I Shot the Sheriff, these are iconic songs that will continue to be played on radio and want to be played on all the different platforms. And I tell you, when you hear some of these Marley songs, they sound like they were recorded just recently and they're still so vibrant and it speaks to a lot of it that's going on in the world. So we definitely want to thank Bob for his contribution to music. But one of the things that a lot of people don't know, or it hasn't really been accurately documented, and I actually started to do some research, and I was actually planning to release that story yesterday, but I didn't complete all the research that I wanted to do. And the role that Cindy Breakspear played in the popularization of Mali, and it is critical. And in fact, I won't go as far as to say, boy, if there was no Cindy, there wouldn't be Bob may not have achieved the success he achieved internationally, but the fact is that she played a critical role. And if you go back in the history, when Marley got shot Sydney, the Miss World competition was around the November 1976. And the thing about it, it was actually an estimated 28 million people watched that television program. And, at the time there was no YouTube and no Instagram and all of that. So television was how most people got their content and got their information. But when that event was broadcast in November 1976, the event wasn't without controversy, and this may have actually helped the whole thing with Marley. Because at the time, the Jamaican government with Michael Manley, he was the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and he actually wanted Cindy Breakspear Young from the competition because of its opposition to apartheid in South Africa. But the Cindy really didn't represent Jamaica in the normal way that a Miss Jamaica World would represent Jamaica. Typically, they would have the Miss Jamaica World competition, and the winner from that competition goes on to represent Jamaica. But that year, they didn't have any Miss Jamaica World competition, and it was Spartan Health Center who decided that they were going to go ahead and submit an application for Jamaica. So the government really didn't put up any monies or anything to send Cindy to this competition. Mr. Spartan, I forget what his name is, he just kind of handpicked Cindy based on whatever. I'm not sure why.
Right.
But he decided that he was going to submit her name and enter the competition. And as it turns out, that was one of the years when South Africa submitted 2 contestants in the Miss World competition. There was a black contestant and then there was a white contestant. And as you know, Michael Manley was a kind of socialist leaning prime minister. And Jamaica was at the forefront of the whole apartheid, championing the cause against apartheid. So he did not want Jamaica to have a competition, and he was actually calling for Sydney to return to Jamaica. But I guess a decision was made that they were going to keep her in the competition. In the end, not just Jamaica was calling for, kind of boycotting South Africa, but 9 other countries, including 7 who had black or brown governments. You're talking about people like countries like India, Liberia, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, and others. They actually walked out of the pageant, and 2 of them were locked out, leaving just 71 countries to compete in the pageant. And why am I saying all of this? This kind of was part of the whole, everything that was brewing and the media interest in the event. And after Bob, after I guess Bob got shot because the competition was in November, and there was no secret about Bob's relationship with Cindy. It wasn't something that wasn't public knowledge. They weren't hiding that relationship. So that is why Cindy was pivotal in all the success that Bob had, because people wanted to know, journalists wanted to know, who was this Rasta man who was dating the supposedly the most beautiful woman in the world, and Cindy went on to win the competition. So there was a lot of media interest in it, and in fact they were pitting the relationship, the romance between Bob and Cindy or I should say Cindy and Bob as Beauty and the Beast. That's how they were characterizing the relationship. But luckily, when all of this media spotlight not only endeared him to fans globally, and after touring the world, Cindy was actually very keen to settle down and create a life for herself. And Bob was supposed to be a part of that. And during her current coronation year, she became pregnant and bore Bob's last son, Damian Marley.
Yeah.
Of course, Damian is now the 3-time Grammy Award winning artist, known as Junior Gong or Gongzilla. And one other thing I must mention before is that you remember Bob got shot at his Hope Road address at Tough Gun in Kingston. This was in December 1976, and right after the shooting, when he performed that concert at National Heroes Park, he left for Bahamas and he stayed there for a few weeks, and I think he actually wrote one of the songs for Cindy. And after that, he left and was in England, where Cindy, England was the base of Cindy at the time. So, there was a lot of interaction between Bob and Cindy, and the press had a field day, kind of following that relationship. So that is part of the reason why, with the spotlight being shone on Bob, luckily for him, he had this catalog of songs, and sometimes when the spotlight comes, not everybody is ready.
True that.
But he was ready, and with Chris Backwell at the helm at Island Records, they were able to capitalize on all of this media attention, and that helped to catapult Marley to international fame. So anytime you see Cindy, or just think that boy, she has a major role in the success of Bob Marley.
That's right.
All right.
Awesome background info there. Again, more important stuff that sometimes we just don't observe or know. Thank you,
Exactly.
Mr. Turner. Always coming up with that unusual bit of information. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so look forward to talking to you next week. And I saw, before I leave, Mary Dunn, who I know you interviewed on the platform a few weeks ago. I was actually on my way to Florida, and she really appreciated that interview and gave you a nice big up in a video post that is now part of Instagram. So yeah, man. So you're doing great work, man, and we definitely have to applaud you for what you do. And of course, Maria, or Toya J, as she likes to call herself, is author, and she has the new book Teeth, an anthology of erotic poems. But don't let the thing fool you, the headline or the title fool you, because there's a lot of information, positive information that both men and women who have an opportunity to read the book should do.
Awesome.
All right?
Big up. Yes, Toya J. I'm grateful to you, Toya. Thank you. I'm enjoying the video. I shared it on my page. So, yeah, fans can go there. I mean, you can go there.
She read your book.
She read my book. Yeah.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So I need to hurry up and finish hers. Yeah.
All right.
All right, Anthony.
Yeah, man. So
doing what you do
man.
best, making great connections. Thank you, sir.
All right. You take care, man.
All right. Anthony Turner, ladies and gentlemen, hot on the burner with the eReport, live out of the NYC. More to come right here on the Wayne Hall Show. Anthony Steele is going to join us. Lorna Beck out of Charleston as a quick announcement. All that and then some right here on the Wayne Hall Show. Coming up shortly. All right? So first, Miss Lorna Beck is going to join us with a quick Lorna is going to join us with a quick announcement. And before I get to Miss Lorna Beck with their announcement, I'm gonna take a short break and we'll be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Clarke TV Network, ViscosityBlend.com, Hype FM, Frankie Lakes, Lady Tamaya, Reggae Vibes Radio, IslandWorldwide.com, Fresh FM Radio London, TheWayneHallShow.com, The Wayne Hall Show on YouTube, and those listening at 518-896-1646 or on the Listen to Us app. All right? Always a pleasure to have everyone. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
I'm Dead, Now What? I'm Dead, Now What is a must-read that chronicles the experience of laying a loved one to rest in Jamaica. I'm Dead, Now What is a true life experience of the ups and downs of coordinating a funeral. It tells of the drama, the stress, money worries, and all the unexpected that rises when a person dies. I'm Dead, Now What is a great combination of storytelling and advice. It is humorous, witty, and helpful. Get your copy of I'm Dead, Now What today at Amazon.com, CreateSpace.com, and www.IamDeadNowWhat.com. Join the author, Wayne Hall, as he navigates the inevitable aspect of life. I'm Dead, Now What is also available on Kindle and in French.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the home of the game show, Shopping Spree with the Bumblebee and Vending Machine segment, where quality products come in and discounted values come out. Join us as our hosts introduce the Gem of the Day jewelry. And also, you can become a vendor on our show where you can help boost your product and clientele. Just visit our website at culturalshopandconnections.com and click on partnership.
This Memorial Weekend, soccer fans, get ready for the first annual Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match on Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park. Featuring dancehall celebrities like Matt Cabra, Lucky D, D-Angel, Kippridge, Jelly Rants, also former Reggae Boys, Pepe Goodison, Bibi Gardner, Dean Sowell, Paul Young, and many, many more. 3 exciting games under 14 Honduras versus Atlanta All-Star, Honduras versus Jamaica, then the Jamaica versus USA Celebrity Match. Get your early bird tickets for $25 at AtlantaCelebritySoccerMatch.eventbrite.com or AtlantaSoccerMatch.com. Kids under 12 free. Gates open at 12 p.m. First match starts at 1 p.m. For more information, call 312-479-3693. It's the first annual star-studded Celebrity Soccer Match this Memorial Weekend, Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park, 2015 McGee Road in Snellville. Brought to you by Jabari Productions in association with The Wayne Hall Show.
Hi, my name is Jennifer A. Block. I am a mortgage broker and attorney at law for more than 21 years. My entire life has been dedicated to the real estate industry. So stop dreaming about buying that property. Let my ability to secure financing within as little as 11 days work for you. For that best rate, fast close financing option, call 1-800-466-0664. That's 1-800-466-0664. Or visit rapidmortgageloans.me. Visit rapidmortgageloans.me for your pre-approval and to request a quote for financing. Thank you.
That's right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We're going to get right back into the show because we have 2 more guests for you tonight. Anthony Steele is waiting. And we have Miss Lorna Beck inside of the Zoom. I want to say good evening and welcome, Miss Lorna.
Thank you ever so much. Appreciate it.
All right. So now Let me see here. Let me go over here and make sure I hit this scroll. Let's see. Yep. Well, oops. What went wrong here? I'm not seeing it. Okay, so it's coming up behind your thing. Anyway, we're not going to take up the whole time with that because, Lorna, you're here to share some important information. Just go ahead and tell us. Miss Lorna Beck is from Charleston, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. She puts on CariFest every year, and we're up there, and also the Reggae Wine and Jerk Festival. But she's here on a different mission tonight. Miss Lorna, take it away. Yes.
I'm here to ask for your help. There was a Jamaican national that was flying on its way from Jamaica to New York, had a medical emergency, landed in Charleston, South Carolina, and unfortunately, he passed away. At this time, his wife is unable to afford the cost to send him back to Jamaica. So she's asking for our help. I was contacted by our consul general to ask if I could lead this charge to get some assistance to send his body back to Jamaica. So they have to embalm him and get the proper thing to transport him in, and then put him on the plane and send him back to Jamaica. Where you come in is we're asking for your donation. As you know, in Jamaica, we say 1 cocoa fill basket. So if everybody could donate. His name is O'Neill McFarlane. He's currently at Murray's Mortuary. So it's Murray's Mortuary, and you can go online under his name, O'Neill McFarlane, and you will see the donation button. And any assistance that you can provide will be greatly appreciated. He's originally from St. Elizabeth, but they live in Portmore. And so I don't know, some of you may even know them, I don't know. And he wasn't an old man, he was just 41 years old and had that emergency and died. So we need your help, please.
Wow, that's pretty interesting, Miss Lorna. So he was traveling. What was his final destination originally?
New York.
Okay, so he was traveling to New York.
Yes.
But the flight couldn't make it to New York, so they landed where?
He had the emergency, so the flight landed in Charleston, South Carolina, so they could take care of him.
Wow.
Unfortunately, he didn't make it.
Wow, that's sad. All right, but there's hope. We're going to do our best to help this family. All right, so please tell us again how we can help. Let me put that in the chat here. It's
Murray's Mortuary, Murrays, Murray's Mortuary.
RY. Is it .com? Is it a website?
You could do
Oh, I see.
Yes, yeah. but his name is
O'Neill McFarlane.
O'Neill McFarlane. So you could put in there morrismortuary.com/obituary/O'Neill-McFarlane. So it's right.
www.morrismortuary.com/obituary. OBITUARY obituary /O'Neill ONEIL. No space, right? No space.
There's a dash.
Okay. O'Neill.
Then McFarlane.
Dash. Make sure I put it the right way. Dash.
Yes. McFarlane.
CFARLANE. morrismortuary.com/obituary/O'Neill. Good. There we go. Just posted it on the chat. And that's the person that needs the help. That's where you can go and help. So the family just needs help with the expense. They want to bring the body back home.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. So there we have it pinned in the Wayne All Show chat. morrismortuary.com/obituary/O'Neill-McFarlane. Ladies and gentlemen, all you can to help, please. And, thank you for that.
Every little make a muckle. So please give us some so that we can get a muckle to send him back home to Jamaica.
That would be great. All right. I appreciate you taking time to do this.
God bless you, Mr. Wayne.
All right. Hopefully we get some help from the Wayne All Show world. All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, go to morrismortuary.com/obituary/O'Neill with a dash McFarlane, McFarlane, and donate to help get this man's body back to Jamaica. How sad. Can you imagine traveling to the U.S. and not making it home to your final destination? Real sad and unexpected. So do all you can to help. Thank you, Miss Lorna.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have a great rest of the evening.
Alrighty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got more in store for you right here on the Wayne All Show. In fact, we have Anthony Steele, and he's standing by. All right. And so we're going to get Anthony in here. All right. Anthony Steele. Where is Mr. Anthony Steele? All right. He's coming, ladies and gentlemen. And while Anthony makes his way to the stage, let's take a listen real quick.
Are you concerned for you or your loved one's final expenses? Well, help is on the way with Peter James, your first choice for final expense planning. Just think, no GoFundMe or yard sale, no garage sale. If you're between the ages of 40 to 85, please call Peter for a plan designed specifically for you. For your peace of mind, please call Peter James at 678-973-5234. He'll customize affordable plans for final expenses to suit your needs. Call Peter James, your healthy choice for final expenses. 678-973-5234. Serving Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas. Again, call 678-973-5234. That's 678-973-5234.
That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Mr. Peter, I guess the family had this arrangement through Peter. Then they would need to be asking for donations, right? Sounds kind of corny, but you know what? We can plan for death and unexpected circumstances with what Peter offers, Affordable Senior Solutions LLC. And even if this person wasn't a senior, maybe some life insurance or something. So, we got to think about death. It's inevitable. We hate to plan for death, but it's something we should always be ready for. GoFundMe is not life insurance, and asking for donations is not life insurance. So we got to think proactive about our exit. All right. We got to have an exit strategy, final expenses or something. All right. Let me stop trying to lecture there. We have our guest right here. And you know what? He's ready to go. It's Mr. Anthony Steele, ladies and gentlemen. So let me go over to Anthony. Let me see. All right, Anthony Steele in the house. So let me go over to Anthony on the Zoom, and we're going to talk about this brand new single. Hello, Mr. Steele. Please thyself reveal. Anthony, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where did Anthony go? All right. So while we wait for Anthony to come back, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take a moment and thank everyone. Let me do a little shout out here. Thank you to everyone. Andrea, Brown McNeish, Christine Rendell hanging in there with our UK time. I really appreciate you doing that, Christine. Peter Augustus, all right. Okay, let's see. Jannice O'Shea, what a great report earlier. Peter Augustus again. All right. Maxine Dawson, presenter clearly. Michelle Foster Williams. All right. Who else? Olga Hollingshead. Thank you so much, everyone. Truly appreciate all your support. Is Mr. Steele ready? No, where did Mr. Steele go? Mr. Steele, we're waiting for you, sir. Can you hear me? All right. So here's what I'm going to do until Mr. Steele comes back. This was the performance I saw Sunday night. All right. Here we go.
First time ever perform it. Anyway, first anybody ever hear it. You understand? Big popular by big group Righteous Brothers. Hold on. Yeah. Hot like a fire. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Righteous Brothers, here's some like. Alright, ready? Let's go, man. Really thought I could live without you. Really thought that I could make it on my own.
Hey, what's up?
Sent you away, since I said I didn't need you. I let you go, I let you go, I let you go. Now I'm so lost without you. What is happening? What is man? Can you hear me? The PM record is in our window. Let's go again. One more time. Where the cameraman gone? He lost. Alright, let's go, man. First time performing here. Couldn't live without you. Really thought that I couldn't make it on my own. Sent you away. Yes, I said I didn't need you. I let you go, I let you go, I let you go. Now I'm so lost without you. Now this world just ain't right. Lonely. Without you, really thought I couldn't make it on my own. Sent you away. I said I didn't care, man. I let you go, I let you go, I let you go. Now I'm so lost without you. Now this world just ain't right. Lonely is the night when I'm not with you. Lonely is the night when I'm not shining through. Till you're in my arms, till you're in my side. Lonely am I. Never thought that I would need you. Really thought that I've been missing you. Sent you away. Yes, I said I didn't need you. Now I let you go, I let you go, I let you go. Now I'm so lost without you. And now this world doesn't right. Lonely is the night. Lonely is the night when you're not shining through. Till you're in my arms, till you're here by my side. Lonely am I. Oh me, oh my.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Oh my goodness. All right. So that's the sound we're going to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And on the line is the man himself, Mr. Anthony Steele. Anthony, good evening, brother.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. How you doing?
I'm well. Guess what? You made history.
Oh, yeah?
You are the first live performing artist I see since COVID shut us down.
That was, that was the first live performance since COVID shut us down.
So, you see, we pick it up right where we left off, man.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Mellow Groove band lead singer,
Big up
ladies
Mellow
and
Groove
gentlemen.
band.
Anthony Steele, insight into what made you choose this song, man. Tell me about the making of this cover.
Well, Ear Supply has always been one of my favorite group from day one. I would say they're kind of an inspiration from an earlier age. Growing up back in Jamaica, we love Ear Supply and all those older groups, Righteous Brothers, Drifters, Manhattans. So Ear Supply was one of my favorite of all time. I remember them coming to Jamaica for the Jamaica Jazz and Blues Festival at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had, no matter how, I would have to get there because I had to see that performance. And it was one of the best performances I've ever seen in my entire lifetime. And up to this day, it still is one of the best performances I've ever seen on stage. And when I came to Atlanta, they came here and I actually saw them perform twice after that. And no matter how many times they perform, as long as I can, I have the time, I'm gonna, go to the performance. Same for me is Celine Dion too. But as we're on the topic of Ear Supply and the song, so let me not stray from the question. So yeah, it's Hugh Campbell. He's a genius behind the beat. Making this wonderful reggae beat on this cover for this song.
Big up Max Productions.
Max Productions, straight. So I was just home one Sunday and he sent me the beat. He just sent me the song. And I listened to it first and I'm like, man, this sounds nice. But at the time, to be honest with you, I didn't know which beat it was. I was just listening to it and I couldn't really, associate it with the Ear Supply, Lonely is the Night song. And then he called me and he said, hey, oh, you like it? I said, man, this is I have a song already. Because I started writing a song for the beat. And he said, you don't know which song that is? And I said, yeah, and I started writing a song, original song. I'm like, yo, this beat is so good, man, I love it. I'm writing song for it already.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, listen to it again. It don't sound like a familiar song. I'm saying, oh, yeah. Ear Supply. And he said, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And that's how it happened. He said, all right, I want you to do this song. I think this is a great song for you to cover.
That's right.
Yeah, and I just went into the studio and that's where it all began.
Well, hear this, ladies and gentlemen. We got 5 minutes left. We're going to drop this song right now. You just saw the live performance. And here we go. Brand new cover version. I fell in love with it the first time I heard it. Here we go. One more time. Anthony Steele, Lonely is the Night. The cover from Ear Supply. Here we go. Sing, my brother. Woo. Hey, sing along. I know you know this one. Come on, audience. Sing with me now. Hey! Now I know only. Woo! When I'm not with you. When the light shining through, till you're in my arms, till you're here by my side, lonely am I. Hey, Anthony, let folks know where they can find this music real quick. We have a couple platforms leaving us in 2 minutes. Where can we find this music, my brother?
Right now it's on iTunes and all the major music platforms.
And how about yourself? How can we follow you?
Just go to Anthony Steele Music on Instagram and Anthony Steele, yes, on YouTube. Actually, I just saw the live performance post on YouTube also. It says Anthony Steele perform Lonely is the Night live. So
there you
can
go.
check that out too.
All right. Awesome. So here's the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Steele. And we're going to get back into the song. But before I do, I want to say thank you to everyone who listened to the Wayne Hall Show tonight, who watched on all our platforms. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you for continuing to show so much love and appreciation for information meeting music. Live and let love. Don't forget, the only way to start at the top is if you're digging a hole, and always look around for something great and to praise it. We'll be back next week, same time, same place, on all platforms. Anthony, don't go anywhere. We're going to continue after these platforms leave, but I want to get back to this music, man. Here we go. Hey. Gotta get you back. Gotta get you back. Find a way now to let you know, to let you know, to let you know that I'm so lost without you. I'm so lost, my lady. Now this world just can't lie. Lonely is the night when I'm not with you. Lonely. Put on the tune. Put on the tune. One more time. We had Wayne Hall Show time now. The WayneHallShow.com, YouTube, Facebook Live, Reggae Vibes Radio. Let's go. Yeah. We call this Brata tonight. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes, I said I didn't need you. I let you go. I let you go. I let you go. First Lady Michelle, what's up, Michelle? Hey! Just ain't right. Lonely is the night when I'm not with you. Lonely is the night when the light shining through. Till you're in my arms, till you're here by my side. Lonely am I. Woo! Lord have mercy. Anthony? Where did Anthony go?
I'm here. Let's listen to the vibe, you know.
Man, I go borehole in this one, brother. All the best
Yes,
with this
sir.
single, man. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh, I was ready to
You
run
know,
with this.
I listen to this song every morning on my way to work. Yeah.
You have it on
'cause-
loop.
Yeah, it play every morning, and usually when I record a song, I listen it a few times, and then I don't want to hear it anymore because I'm a big critique of myself.
I know that feel.
Yeah, I'm the biggest critique of myself.
Yeah.
If I hear it over and over, I'm like, okay, I could have fixed that, I could have done that, I could have done that better, I could have. So, but this one, no, I keep playing over and over and over.
It bad. So let me see some comments before we wrap up. All right, Maureen Oliver Cuff, good evening. All right, so Andrea says, awesome cover, Anthony Steele. All right.
Thank you, Andrea.
Jannice says, Lonely is the Night, covered by the Steele. Anthony, sounds good, post-pandemic lonely nights. Aha.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord is right. She had to put a twist on that. Yeah, man. So cool deal. Very good. All right, Anthony. Thanks for your time this evening. We're gonna be
You're welcome. It's always been a pleasure, Anytime.
We love to add stuff like this. Sheridan Wans says, really nice rendition. Michelle Hanniford Hall says, love it. The First Lady love it. So when we cut off the show,
from First Lady love it is gone.
so when we finish the show tonight, we are going to blast that in the bedroom and just go and dance.
All right. You should have a nice glass of wine beside you.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yes.
Definitely.
Big up yourself, Michelle.
Anthony, thanks again. All right.
You're welcome.
And we
All right.
appreciate the good tune, and we'll be running with it, man. Hope to have you back soon.
I appreciate what you're doing also, Mr.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Give thanks.
All right, thanks.
All right. Bless up. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed that rendition. There's one more thing I want to share with you before we go tonight on the Wayne Hall Show. I'm going to find this flyer and put it up because I really want to start spreading the word. Atlanta is going to have a Bounce Music Festival on July 31st. Now, it says at Bikers Club, but Bikers Club, they're looking for a different venue right now. And it's being brought to you by Galdi's Productions. So save the date, Bounce Music Festival, July 31st. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, going to be one of the big music festivals in Atlanta. All right? Well, I'm telling you right now, it's going to turn out to be one of the big ones. Gala Day, similar to the big one they used to have in Jamaica with, Bounty Killer and all of them doing their thing. All right? So I want you to save the date. Big event coming, Bounce Music Festival, and it's gonna be date to be the location to be announced. But go to bouncemusicfestival.com, check it out, and you'll also get to see some of the other locations this show has been held. All right, so all right, ladies and gentlemen, Jannice loved this rendition produced by U Campbell of Max Productions. Big up Mellow Groove Band. That's yes, production and vocals tonight. And it's good. It's really good. So that's how we're gonna wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for a great night on the radio with yours truly, Wayne Hall. I will see you next time.
First time ever perform it anyway.
Same place.
First anybody ever hear it. You understand? Made popular by big group Righteous Brothers. Hold on. Yeah. Hot like a fire. Yep. Yeah, Mr. Righteous Brother, here's some black. Alright, we're ready? Let's go, man. Come on, buddy. Really thought I couldn't live without you. Really thought I couldn't make it on my own. Sent you away, 'cause I said I didn't need you. last. Alright, let's go, man. First time performing here. Couldn't live without you. Really thought that I couldn't make it on my own. Sent you away. Yes, I said I didn't need you. I let you go. I let you go. I let you go. No, I'm so lost without you. Now this world just never ends. Lonely is the night when I'm not with you. Lonely is the night. I woke up and I'm into this here, alright? See, it's how it is. Could live without you. Really thought that I couldn't make it on my own. Sent you away. I said I didn't care, man. I let you go. I let you go. I let you go. No, I'm so lost without you. Now this world doesn't run. Lonely is the night when I'm not with you. Lonely is the night when I'm not shining through. Till you're in my arms, till you're near my side. Lonely am I. Never thought that I would need you. Never thought that I've been missing you. Sent you away. Yes, I said I didn't need you. No, I let you go. I let you go. I let you go. No, I'm so lost without you. You know this world doesn't run. Lonely is the night. Lonely is the night when you're not shining through. Till you're in my arms, till you're here by my side. Lonely am I. Oh me, oh my.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks and have a blessed night. Truly appreciate all of you. All right, you take care. Until next time, Wayne Hall saying, love you, see you.
Never thought